I'm Matt Brannelly. This series of videos has been looking at ways to grow your firm. Today we're going to break down the famous elevator speech, which is a question often asked of me. Now you'll appreciate the old saying that first impressions count. Well, the same applies in business. Remember when you ride in an elevator, it usually takes just a minute or so for you to arrive at your desired floor. This is where the idea of the elevator speech comes from. Should you happen to ride in an elevator with a decision maker or potential client or somebody you're trying to impress or to make a connection with, what is it you can say within the span of 1 minute that will convince that person to say yes? It could be yes to a meeting, yes we should connect, or yes I should remember you. It's all about being memorable. Of course, this doesn't just apply to elevator encounters. This happens in everyday interactions with people in the street, around the office, or in a family environment. The other person could be a potential investor, a company CEO, a hiring manager, or just about anybody with power and influence that you want to connect with, which at the end of the day is a core attribute of marketing. The key lies in giving a short speech that's clear, straight to the point, and most of all, compelling. It has to be so good that the other person says, yes, right there and then, let's meet. Professionals give elevator speeches too, not just salespeople. Anybody who has anything to do with selling or making an offer of services is prone to giving their own version of an elevator speech. The question is, how effective is it? In any case, be you an accountant or a lawyer or a salesman or even a budding entrepreneur, we will all use some kind of elevator speech at some time. The question is, how effective are you at doing it? The good news is there's a really simple process to follow to create your very own elevator speech that I'd like to share with you today. Now these are the same 5 steps I give my consulting clients I work with, and I'm going to share them with you today for free so you can put them to work immediately. Now you ready? Let's have a look at what makes a great elevator speech. There's 5 elements. Number 1, a really catchy pickup line. The opening statement should grab your attention right away, like the headline of a good advertisement. Number 2, a breakdown of what you provide. What sort of product or service do you offer? And be specific. Number 3, what are the challenges your clients face? So list down the challenges or the problems your target audience need to solve in their lives that you specifically help them overcome. Number 4, what are the benefits your clients get? What will they gain should they choose to deal with you? Explain how you will solve their problems. And remember, this is all about them, not about you. Number 5, what is your unique angle? What is it that makes you different from all the rest? Remember in our previous video when we discussed how to become a thought leader for your tribe of your ideal clients. It's the same concept. Now that you've learned the basics of an elevator speech, which really are quite simple, you can use this knowledge in 2 key ways. The first one is on how you, yourself, can craft an effective presentation the next time you run into an important decision maker. The second is how you will be able to analyse and dissect the speeches other people present to you and really understand what their message is. Now, your elevator speech will become one of your very most important and powerful marketing weapons because you will use it every day, or at least you should. In my consulting program, I assist my client firms develop their elevator speeches by taking the following process. The first thing we do is we draft one, using the very same steps I outlined above. We do it in note form. The very second one is then we practice. And then we practice and we keep on practicing in front of a mirror, in front of colleagues, and we get honest feedback. You master these tips and you'll build for yourself a very effective elevator speech. All the very best.